I'm Cameron Davies. I've been designing custom vehicles my entire life. We're gonna build a walk-in cooler with access door. I love you. I've constructed a dream shop to build amazing vehicles. The myth, the man, the legend. Everybody come outside. What the? Together with my team, we build what others say is impossible.
Take your shoes off the bed. Look.
That's not my footprint.
It is. I have to clean all that.
We take your brick and mortar and make it move. Juan, Roland, let's get them pulled in and get going. Guys, we only have 2 months to get these built and back on the road to LA. Let's get rocking and rolling. If anybody can do it, it's us, so let's go. If you want the best, you build with us. Let's go make history. I'm Cameron Davies, president and CEO of Cruisin Kitchens. I started Cruisin Kitchens 9 years ago. This is a dream shop. I have 64,000 square feet where my team builds the best custom vehicles in the world. We have usually 20 to 25 high-profile builds going on at any given time. So the client comes in with what they want, their needs, their wish list. It's my job to put my heart into it, help them create their dream build. Next thing you know, we're building a one-of-a-kind, high-end unit. Whether it's a brick and mortar shipping container that's high volume or a kitchen truck, tattoo parlor, mobile barbershop, if you can dream it, we'll build it. James.
Yeah. Hang on, let me finish this. I'm the best welder of the month.
There you go, right while I was bothering you. Got a question for you. You remember when I played in that golf tournament in Georgetown and I told you about Brittany that was dying of ovarian cancer?
Yeah.
I just got an interesting call from her husband, and they are looking to build the vehicle that you always talk about that's like self-contained.
Overlander?
Overlander, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he was talking about farming this out, the wrap out, the stereo out, the wheels and tires, the upholstery, the bedding, the shower. And, you know, by the time he's done, people are gonna take advantage of it, you know? I would like to surprise him and donate the whole thing to him. They'll obviously trade their truck in for the van, but, you know, the 75 or 100 grand it costs us, I wanna do it from our hearts and out of our pockets. I mean, this is an opportunity we don't get. She's gonna basically travel the world teaching people, you know, the do's and don'ts of ovarian cancer. And if we could do that for them, man, it would allow them that money to travel around and tell her story. And if you're down, I mean, I'll call her husband back and tell him, let's go.
I'd love to.
You know, showers, bedding,
yeah,
solar, you know, self-contained by a generator, all that stuff you pull out on.
And what kind of van?
It's a Ford Transit.
The only catch is it's going to take a while because those things are so out of square and they're not symmetrical. One side's different to the other.
I said the timeline like this is like 4 months, you know, because we want to do it justice. You know, you're going to travel and live in this thing, you know, the rest of your life and travel all around the United States. I want it to be perfect.
I'm all for it.
All right, I'm going to call him right now. And then we'll draw it up in the morning?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man. Really do.
The build's definitely, you know, it's a little different to our normal scope of work. What I visualize in my head as far as the build, it's mind-blowing.
Today's a special one for me. I got Rees and Brittany Crosby of Georgetown, Texas, the city I grew up, coming into the office. They're looking to build an off-the-grid van where Brittany can live the rest of her life battling ovarian cancer.
So today we're at Cruisin Kitchens. We're coming in to talk about our van that we purchased. We're excited to see what possibilities we could come up with. We've seen what they've done before with food trucks. This is something completely different that they've never done before.
Nice travels from Houston.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Brittany and Rees came in today because we wanted to make sure that the configuration that James and I are proposing is gonna work for their living arrangement. There's a lot that goes on in this van. There's a shower area in the back, a place for them to sleep, a seating area, a kitchenette, an area for their pets. And it's just all gotta make sense.
The whole goal behind this is to try to kind of capture a 360 experience so it becomes an entire house.
We had an RV at one point, but it was so big, it was hard to get places quickly. Whenever we started looking into it, we're like, okay, there's a lot that goes into building a home inside of this van.
How much is this? Is the ceiling gonna come down at all? Or will it just be to like right
half-inch fill these cavities with insulation,
okay,
and then half-inch double sanded plywood the whole way.
Yeah, okay.
The bench has a padded back,
Yeah.
slide-out kitchen table, and then underneath the bed, bike storage.
Basically, we want everything in it from a kitchen to be able to cook, to storage place, to a bed, to a toilet. So we'll see what they can come up with and fit in there.
So we locked down the configuration, but we had to pick interior finishes because some of those materials take a long time to get in.
I'm gonna grab the dine-out book and then I'll meet you in the upholstery room, Kaycee.
Yeah, looks awesome.
That's all I'm calling.
This would be pretty with the floor that we have in there now because it has the brown tones, but you know, still that white.
And with the like white, super light cabinets, I feel like the darker green would be. Yeah, I'm liking the green.
Okay.
I think that's where I'm going with it.
Like a green, like an olive green.
Sebastian.
So I'm obsessed with Avril Lavigne. I have been since I was like little, so we were like Avril Lavigne.
I like that. It was a great meeting. They picked the name of the van, and it's Avril Lavigne. And I love that because Brittany's favorite singer is Avril Lavigne. We're gonna set this thing off with a matte charcoal wrap. James is designing a one-off custom grill. We're gonna put off-road wheels and tires. This thing's gonna be amazing.
I know they're gonna crush it, and we're really excited to see what possibilities we could have. I mean, the sky's the limit. You know,
Taking a blank slate to a home.
Exactly.
Bye, y'all.
All righty. Y'all have homework to do.
I know.
So I don't usually give my clients homework, but I did. I gave them homework. And as a couple, since they're gonna be living in this van, it's gonna be their means of transportation, they needed to pick out upholstery materials, cabinet materials, and flooring. We finished the wood paneling. Now it's time for Raul to get started on the custom features like the bench, the bedding, and the custom kitchen area. You know, the hardest part about this build is the fact that nothing's square, but Raul's done a hell of a job making sure that everything lines up. We built everything from scratch. So Brittany and Rees will have a van built like nobody else's in the world.
All right, so Boss has finished the wood paneling inside the van, so now I get to cut out the sides for the windows. A little nerve-wracking. It's not the same as cutting the side out of a step van. You know, step vans are flat. Recent Brittany's van, it has, you know, complex curves to it. There's support members inside that wall that we're gonna try and miss when I cut them out. A little less forgiving than step vans. You know, if I cut that hole wrong or too big, there isn't really a way to fix it.
Walls are up, windows are cut. Kaycee's about to start painting. Everybody's operating at 150%.
So the brick paneling actually looks like red, brown brick, but I don't really like that, and that doesn't fit with our design, so we're going with the black. So we'll have a black wall with the white cabinets and the gray floor, so it's really gonna tie in the whole space. She's gonna be so excited to see it all put together. I love it when people's ideas become the final product, and they see it all put together.
So we're taking everything that would be in a huge RV, we're condensing it down, and we're building an off-the-grid, self-contained, kick-ass living van. And then it's gotta be perfect.
So we definitely got to plan out the steps of this build. These little Sprinter vans are a lot smaller than our regular canvas, which is the bigger step vans. You know, the step vans, we can fit 5, 6 people in there at a time. They can all be working on a different area of the truck. Whereas a Sprinter van, 1, 2 people max. Otherwise, people are working on top of each other. It's counterproductive. So really just got to, you know, draw a timeline with each individual step. So as one step's checked off, next crew can move in and do their part.
We built everything from scratch. The cabinets are custom fit. The upholstery's custom fit. The pillows, the cushions. So it's gonna be real homey, real inviting, and extra special.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said it was that.
There is a lot left to do, but you know what? We're so used to this being in very strict timelines and deadline situations, and we're always working up to the last minute. I know it looks like a complete mess right now, but it'll be all put back together and ready to go. So right now, I'm just walking through and making sure that everything that got dinged or binged is touched up, just so that it looks 100% and ready to go. It's my little mountain pieces. I love them. These are like some of the personal touches that I was talking about. These are gonna go on the wall. She actually has this tattooed on her. It's her saying, "Love life on purpose." So this is really, really cool. And then they love going hiking in Colorado in the mountains. So this is one of the art pieces that I kind of came up with. It's just like the outline of the mountaintops. So this will sit kind of staggered on the wall to give it some depth.
We've been making progress, but I'm gonna check in with Kaycee and make sure that we are on track.
Cornell's finishing the plumbing. That's gonna go in. He's doing all these little extra things for me on the inside of the closets. We're waiting on the cabinets with Raul. My metal pieces just got cut. They're fixing those.
And what about the bed frame, the bedding?
The bed frame is gonna go in last because obviously that takes up the space. And then I already have the mattresses, the bedding, everything's ready to go. I'm just ready for all this to be out of the way so I can start.
We know there's a lot to do, but we'll get it done. We always do. I've never missed a deadline, and I'm not gonna miss this one. We're talking about taking a van, a basic van, and turning it into a self-contained living vehicle. We still have to laminate the bench seat. We still have to finish all the upholstery. My wife has to decorate and do her decor thing and hang wall finishes and pictures and all the special stuff. We got a lot to do.
So what I have left to do is to decorate the van. Once the guys get in the cabinets and the walls and the bike rack, then I get to go in there and do all the fun stuff.
So outside of the bike rack, the other main thing is the generator rack.
The car jack issue is because that rack, the generator rack, is quarter wall thickness, 2 inch by 2 inch, and then quarter 2 by 2 angle iron. So the rack itself probably weighs 100 pounds, between 75 and 100 pounds. And so it's already gonna have some kind of sag to it. So what we needed was help holding it. So you just preload it. So whenever you add the extra 100 pounds to the generator, it levels it out. It's almost there. It's just the final few things. It's just a little bit left.
It's coming down the wire. As I said, I'm starting to freak out a bit. We'll get it done. It's just this last week's gonna be huge.
Tell me another van that has a custom matte black Sasquatch grill. Come to check on you. This looks good, babe.
I love it.
It's the night before reveal. I couldn't be more excited. The van is set up. Kaycee's detailing it now. We still have a lot of the little things to do, but we're close. They're gonna be ecstatic. I'm pumped about it.
What are you doing?
I'm taking a nap. I worked so hard on this van.
Take your shoes off. Cameron. Take your shoes off the bed. Look, 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 look. Now I have
That's
to clean.
not my footprint.
It is. I have
Look at
to
the
clean
bottom.
all that. That is your footprint.
There's covers that go on it. I'll clean it.
So for the past hour, I've been getting out all my goodie bags and putting up all the decorations, making the bed, adding all the final, personal touches that's gonna make this really feel like home. No, wait, I gotta clean this.
She knows she's coming to pick up a van, but that's it. She has no idea that she's getting a one-off custom kick-ass unit. She thought I was gonna put some tires on it, maybe put a wrap, some bedding, but nothing like what she's about to see.
I think they have a picture in their head what it's gonna look like, but I think they're gonna be blown away whenever they actually see Avril van and see it all come together, and it's just gonna be a very special moment. I'm excited.
Super excited for them and, you know, their adventure they're about to take off on. It's going to be an emotional day for sure.
Cannot wait for Brittany and Rees to see it. I'm gonna get some rest because we got a big day revealing this to Brittany and Rees tomorrow.
So we've been running around super crazy, doing the last minute details, making sure all the pillows are straight, the curtains are hung correctly, just making sure everything's perfect. I know that they're gonna love it, and I can't wait to see their faces.
My heart is pounding, and I can't believe it's finally here, and just so much excitement.
You dropped this van off, I think 3 months ago. My wife took the decor on it to the next level. This is the most nervous I've ever been about a reveal, and I've done hundreds upon hundreds of these.
Can't believe the time is here, and we have the van. It's right there.
I know.
This is your beautiful van that you are gonna travel around the United States with. Hit it, Bob.
The door is just going up, and it's getting brighter and brighter, and you can see the van, and it's hard to believe it's ours.
Avril van has arrived. This is it, guys.
I didn't know the name was gonna
That
be
was
on
so
this.
awesome. That was hilarious. Perfect.
Avril Levan.
Come check it out.
Holy cow.
It just was mind-blowing. Can't believe this is ours.
To see the tears of joy that Brittany and Rees both had in their face made it all worth it. Pull-out awning, it's got ACs, full kitchen.
No way this is the same van. This
Yeah,
is
it's the
crazy.
same.
Y'all had to have taken our van back and just like,
I couldn't have got a better reaction. They were so overwhelmed, no words really to describe what they were feeling inside.
oh my gosh, Kaycee, this looks amazing.
This is perfect.
It has a whole oven.
I know,
Like,
the
that's
entire thing.
huge. This is fantastic.
mountains.
I love that so much.
That's perfect.
Oh my
Brick, call
gosh.
up a little bit and then dig in.
I love
A little
this.
sign up there.
Oh my gosh. I love this so much.
Cute.
The color, everything about it, being able to see the outside and the inside. The contrast was perfect and exactly what we were talking about, and just being able to finally see it was just such a rush.
Every inch of this thing is fully custom. We really went in and all your walls are finished. So this is upholstered walls with foam, allows for more insulation, and then Kaycee did the decor. And the bed is comfortable. I haven't gone on it with bedding on, but I did when it was just a foam, and it is very comfortable.
And then your black brick wall.
I know.
I think it turned out super, super cute.
That looks amazing.
Jump up in bed, y'all. I mean, come on, take your shoes off then.
It's super comfy. Beyond expectation. Yep. I can't believe this is ours. I feel like a little kid up in my bunk bed just hanging out.
So you got a TV.
Oh my God.
And guys, just so you know, there is a satellite on here, so you have cable TV in here at all times. But then you have a satellite for internet at all times, and we pay for a 1-year subscription of internet, so you have a year of internet. We do want to show you a couple of the custom features on the outside as well.
Can you imagine if we had tried to do this ourselves?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, come outside, I'll show you a couple of the features.
I don't even have the words. to explain how I
Absolutely
feel.
blown away. Everything in there was built from scratch. All around the van, inside the van, it's just detail, detail, detail of exactly what we wanted. They just brought it all together.
We've been doing all this stuff for Brittany, but now it's your turn. You get something. James, you want to show him?
Oh, it's perfect. That is perfect.
And when we walked around and we saw the Sasquatch on the front with the mountain, oh my gosh, that was absolutely perfect.
So
I laughed
perfect.
so hard.
Oh man, I love it.
I feel like it made it more ours. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not just gonna see other vans driving down the road, you know, like,
Sasquatch on the front, no big
Yeah,
deal.
no big
It's
deal.
fine. It's our van.
And James, I'll let you show them on the bike racks.
I know.
Oh!
Wow.
It's just every angle is something different and awesome.
I'm still impressed of the magic trick of how the bike fits in there, because all the measurements we did beforehand, it was like, this is not gonna work. So I don't know how you did that, but.
So now, we gotta button it up.
On the road.
We let y'all get on the road. I know y'all got places to go and things to see.
Cameron and Kaycee are the most incredible people we've ever met.
And so just for them to do this for us.
Being able to give Brittany something that she can travel around the world and gain awareness for ovarian cancer, it's rewarding, I'm not gonna lie.
Super excited to see where it's gonna go and the journey that it's gonna take.
The day to finally be here where we get to drive away in it, it's surreal.
As soon as we drive away, we embark on over 2,000-mile road trip, heading east.
And live life on purpose too. That's kind of my mantra.